Welcome to aminacademy.com. Let us do the wonders of animal kingdom. In that we talk about eagle. Eagles are monogamous. They mate for life and use the same nest each year. They tend to nest in inaccessible places, incubating a small clutch of eggs for 6 to 8 weeks. The young nature slowly reaching adult plumage in the third or fourth year. The happy eagles, named after the foiled malign creatures, part of human and part bird of Greek mythology, are large, powerful crested eagles of tropical forests of South Africa and the South Pacific. They nest in the top of the tallest trees and hunt macaws, monkeys, and sloths. The harrier eagles, six pieces of circatus of Europe, Asia, and Africa are about 6 centimeters long and have short, unfeathered legs. They nest in the tops of the trees and hunt snakes. Martial eagles of Africa is heavily built, brown above and black throat and black spotted white underparts. It has a short, barred tail and bright yellow eyes. It is large and strong enough to kill jackals and small antelopes, but its usual food is chicken like birds and hyraxes. The sea eagles are very large eagles that live along rivers, big lakes, and tidewater throughout the world except South Africa. White tailed sea eagles of southern Greenland and Middle East, Russia, including Siberia and the coastal lands of China, had disappeared from the British Isles by 1918. Asian species include the grey-headed or greater fishing eagle. The serpent eagles or snake eagles eat mostly snakes, including large poisonous ones. They occur in Asia. Other birds called serpent eagles, notably the long-tailed members of the genera Drotrochis. Now we'll discuss further detail about eagles. Eagles are considered a natural wonder because of their sharp eyesight, ability to fly at high altitudes, and their powerful talons. Eagles have excellent eyesight with 20 by 40 or 20 by 50 vision, which is much sharper than human vision. Eagles can see things from 20 feet away that humans can only see from 5 feet away. Eagles have 340 degrees field of view with better peripheral visions than owls. Eagles can adjust their lenses to focus on prey as they descend from the air. Flight. Eagles can fly at altitude of over 10,000 feet. Eagles use thermal air currents to glide, which helps them conserve energy. Eagles can fly at an average speed of 30 to 40 miles per hour, but can dive at speed of close to 100 miles per hour. Look at these talons, the special talons for the eagle. Eagles have curved razor sharp talons for catching and holding prey. The rough bumps on an eagle's toes help it to hold slippery fish. There are more than 60 species of eagles in the world. Only two are found in North America and one of those in bald eagle. But when it comes to this majestic bird of prey, there is a more than meets more than meets the eye. There are 10 facts you may be surprised to learn about bald eagles. They are one of the world's largest raptors. Bald eagles can weigh up to 15 lb, 15 pound, and are between 28 to 38 inches in size. Their wingspan can reach up to 7.5 feet. For comparison, an osprey's wingspan reaches up to 6 feet only, and a red-tailed hawk's up to 4.8 feet. This expansive wingspan is ideal for soaring, keeping bald eagles aloft for longer periods without flapping their wings. They can reach altitudes over 10,000 feet. Their impressive wingspan is more than decorative, it allows them to fly at dizzying heights. Bald eagles soar 10,000 feet or more into the air, using thermal air current to support their glide. This allows them to conserve energy for more important activities like looking for prey and migrating long distances. Their eyesight is 8 times stronger than ours. We call the person an eagle eye if they have 20 by 20 vision, but bald eagles have much sharper eyesight than that. In fact, they typically have 20 by 40 or 20 by 50 vision, making them expert hunters. Not only can they spot your small animals 2 miles away with amazing clarity, but they have a 340-degree field of view with ever better peripheral vision than owls. They are not actually bald. Since bald eagles sport a white head of feathers, so they were did the bald moniker come from? It turns out that it was a translation of the Old English word "piebald," piebald, meaning white or white-headed, and the bald eagle does not acquire this crowning glory until they are 4 or 5 years old, with about 4 stages of feather shedding before that. Their grip, strong strength in a crushing is about 40 psi, pounds per square inch. Bald eagles are said to have a grip of 10 times stronger than a human's. This comes in handy when they use their talons to pick up fish, their favorite meal, from a lake and keep hold of it while gliding through the air. It also allows them to snatch another bird's prey from them midair after hassling the birds to drop its meal. Talk about cunning. Their courtship aerobatic rival Cirque du Soleil. Known for their dramatic sky dances, bald eagles male will court female with a series of impressive feats, from high-speed chases to tumbling together, talons locked from great heights towards the ground. It's quite a sight. Less active courtship behaviors include sitting shoulders to shoulder, preening, and even nest building. And not only now couples engage in these activities, some mated couples perform these rituals to strengthen bond. They mate for life. When it comes to commitment, bald eagles couple are in it for the long haul. They typically mate for life, meaning they can be coupled monogamously for 30 years. The mated pair breeds year after year, breeding around 1 to 3 eggs each time. These eggs are incubated for about 35 days, during which time both the male and female of the couple will share the duty of keeping the eggs warm. They make the biggest bird nest. Bald eagles' Nests called eyries are the largest recorded bird nest, typically found at the top of the tall trees at a height anywhere from 60 to 200 feet. They can reach a size of 4 to 6 feet. Made from twigs, sticks, grass, and other natural debris, a bald eagle's nest is around 2 to 4 feet in depth, making a cozy home for the eagles and their offspring. And no wonder they invest in their nest. Eagles typically use the same nets every year after year or decades. Eaglets fledge from the nest but not far. These are eaglets. The baby bald eagle or eaglets typically fledges from the next when they are 10 to 14 weeks old, but since they are still dependent on their parents for food, they don't go far. Fledged eaglets will usually stick around the nest for a month or so afterwards, taking short flights that keep them close to home. During this time, they must learn to hunt for themselves. This biggest threat us. As apex predators, bald eagles are not in danger of much as they are prey for larger animals like bears and wolves. But their biggest threat comes from us humans. Pesticides laden crops have adversely affected the eagle population in many ways. From the days of DDT dusted crops in the 1940s through the early 1970s, bald eagles were disappearing completely from some states. Thankfully, with the use of DDT banned the Endangered Species Act of 1973, the bald eagle populations recovered so that they are no longer classified as endangered. So far, we discussed about some wonders about eagles. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.